So Art Garfunkel currently resides on the no-call list, the enemies list of the DA show. Let's go over the full list. These are the guests that have screwed us over or disrespected us and thus will never be called on ever again. Number 1, as you heard, Art Garfunkel. Number 2, MLB writer, longtime baseball scribe Richard Justice, who was on hold for no more than 30 seconds one time, and I was resetting the basketball story of the day. It was during the NBA Finals, and Justice hung up on us. We tried to call him back, Joltin' Joe D did, and he refused to come on the air. This week, I am trashing Richard Justice, who bailed on us last week after we had promoted him coming on the show. Richard Justice, MLB.com, is going to join us coming up here 1 hour from now because I took too long getting to him in the introduction as he was on hold. No justice for Richard Justice.
What a debacle.
No justice for Richard Justice became the rallying cry. He said, I'm not supposed to wait for anybody. If you're going to talk basketball, talk basketball. I was booked at this time. I said, it's 30 seconds, man. And you're baseball. You got to realize it's baseball during the NBA Finals. Bobby Valentine also on the enemies list.
Sacred Heart, I know you want a name. And I know you feel like maybe with a name you can draw some attention to your athletic program. But Bobby Valentine was disinterested, bored, and out to lunch managing a Major League Baseball team last year. Do you think he's really going to care about handling an athletic department at Sacred Heart?
Now that I know the answer, yeah.
Yeah, Bob, did you do the scheduling for the trip to Hartford for the women's lacrosse program?
What?
So I trashed Bobby V. Sacred Heart got a hold of it. Sacred Heart tried to get in our kitchen, tried to get us in trouble with the bosses. So we said, we will book Bobby V back on the show, right, Mraz? And you tried to reach out to him, and you had him booked so that he could defend his position at Sacred Heart.
Well, and not only that, we were going to take Mike Piazza to the Hall of Fame as well, and then it just fell apart.
He blew us off once after he was booked, and we had promoted it all show long. You rebooked him. He said, sorry, I didn't have my phone on. We rebooked him. He blew us off again. So not only did his employer try to get us in trouble with the bosses, but he not only agreed once, but twice to come on the air and blew us off both times.
Get him out.
Get him out. Also on the no-call list is Joey Chestnut, because we had him booked here on the show to eat hot dogs. And as you've heard before, he has refused to eat hot dogs. We'll play that audio coming up later on. And Jack Kay is also the 1980s B-list star from 227. She is also on the no-call list because I once referred to her as a C-list star, and her fan base on Twitter exploded at me. I mean, absolutely ate me up. And so from here on out, those are the enemies list. I'm going to read coming up at the top of the hour how vicious the Jack K fan club got on me. But that is your no-call list. That's the DA show's enemy list forever. Bobby V, Joey Chestnut, Richard Justice, and Jack K. It's an eclectic crew. But here on the DA show, it couldn't be anything else.